What is that rustling in the grass? Something small, gray, and rather fast. Of course, we came across a hedgehog. Small in size, but mighty in charm, hedgehogs are a blend of mystery, resilience, and undeniable cuteness. With their spiky coats, curious snouts, and quirky behaviors, these nocturnal wanderers have captured the hearts of animal lovers and scientists alike. But there's so much more to hedgehogs than meets the eye. Did you know they've been around since the age of dinosaurs? This is true because hedgehogs are ancient mammals that have roamed the earth for over 15 million years. And all these years later, these tiny adventurers continue to play an important role in their ecosystems while overcoming the challenges of modern habitats with amazing adaptability. In this video, we dive into the fascinating lives of hedgehogs, exploring their unique biology, ecological role, and amazing adaptations that have made them global icons. Hedgehogs are part of the Erinaceidae family and are closely related to other small mammals like shrews and moles. Found across Europe, Asia, Africa, and even New Zealand, where they were introduced by humans, hedgehogs have demonstrated remarkable adaptability. Whether navigating the arid deserts of North Africa or the lush gardens of suburban Europe, these creatures thrive in a variety of environments. However, no matter what continent these cute creatures live on, they will always be distinguished from others by their most recognizable feature, their spiny coat. Hedgehog spines are modified hairs stiffened by keratin. Just imagine that an adult hedgehog can have up to 7,000 spines, each capable of moving independently thanks to specialized muscles. This adaptation gives the hedgehog the ability to roll into a tight ball with spines pointing outward when it is in danger. This is an extraordinary defense mechanism that has helped it avoid predators for thousands of years. And they can often come across predators, especially at night. After all, hedgehogs are also primarily nocturnal, embarking on nightly foraging expeditions in search of food. Their diet is as varied as their habitats, earning them the title of omnivores. They feast on insects, worms, small vertebrates, fruits, and even fungi. Hedgehogs have sharp, peg-like teeth that are perfect for crunching through insects and occasionally small vertebrates like frogs or bird eggs. Their sharp sense of smell and hearing compensates for relatively poor eyesight, guiding them to hidden morsels in the dark. What's more, thanks to their omnivorous diet, hedgehogs have become real heroes in the fight against pests. They eat slugs, caterpillars, and other insects that can destroy plants, making them invaluable allies for gardeners. A single hedgehog can consume hundreds of pests in one night, helping to maintain a healthy balance in gardens and agricultural areas. Their contributions to pest control underscore their ecological importance, even as they face increasing threats from habitat loss and human activity. This is how the Hedgehog Highway movement was created in Britain. The once common European hedgehog has seen a dramatic decline in the UK, with numbers dropping from around 30 million in the 1950s to less than 1 million today. Communities came together to create small holes in garden fences, allowing hedgehogs to roam freely between yards. This simple yet effective idea not only helps the animals thrive, but also fosters a sense of collective stewardship among neighbors. Hedgehogs' legs are another wonder of adaptation. Though short, they are strong and agile, enabling hedgehogs to climb, dig, and even swim. Though hedgehogs are not built for sustained high-speed chases, they are capable of short bursts of surprising agility when needed. On average, a hedgehog can run at speeds of up to about 4 miles per hour, which is comparable to a brisk jog for a human. They typically reserve this energy for moments of urgency, such as evading predators, such as foxes, badgers, and birds of prey, or exploring their territory in search of food. We think you may have seen hedgehogs sprinting about their business in the evening. However, you can spot them not only by their scurrying in the grass, but also by the sounds they make. After all, hedgehogs are far from silent creatures. They are remarkably vocal and use a variety of sounds to communicate. Each sound carries a specific meaning, providing insight into their emotions and behavior. For example, when foraging, hedgehogs often make soft, pig-like grunts accompanied by snuffling sounds. This behavior helps them locate food and signals contentment or focus. Meanwhile, a threatened or frightened hedgehog may emit a sharp hiss. This sound is often accompanied by defensive posturing, such as curling into a ball or bristling its spines. Domestic hedgehogs sometimes make a soft purring sound, similar to a cat. This noise often occurs when they feel safe and relaxed, such as while being handled gently by a trusted caretaker. During courtship, male hedgehogs may make clicking or chirping sounds to attract females, adding an intriguing layer to their vocal repertoire. These sounds, while often subtle, serve as a means of interaction both with other hedgehogs and with their environment. Their vocalizations provide a rare glimpse into the inner lives of these enigmatic animals. Speaking of courtship and reproduction. Hedgehog reproduction begins with a seasonal courtship that typically takes place during the warmer months, from spring to early summer. As nocturnal animals, hedgehogs are most active during the night, and this is when their courtship rituals unfold. Males are known to roam extensively in search of potential mates. Using their keen sense of smell, they detect pheromones released by females, signaling their readiness to mate. Once a male finds a female, the courtship process begins. A curious and sometimes dramatic display known as the courtship dance. During this dance, the male circles the female persistently, emitting a series of snorts and grunts as he tries to win her favor. The female, however, does not make it easy. She often hisses and may even bristle her spines defensively to keep the male at bay. The circling can continue for hours, requiring patience and determination on the part of the male. If the female accepts his advances, she signals her readiness to mate, after which the pair part ways. Unlike many animals, hedgehogs do not form lasting bonds. The male takes no part in raising the offspring, leaving the female to handle the next stages of reproduction entirely on her own. The gestation period for hedgehogs is relatively short, lasting about 4 to 6 weeks. During this time, the female prepares a secure nesting site, often in a secluded area like dense shrubbery, a burrow, or under a pile of leaves. A typical litter consists of 4 to 6 hoglets, though larger litters are not uncommon. The hoglets are born blind and helpless, their spines hidden beneath a soft membrane to protect the mother during birth. Within hours, the membrane dries out, revealing the tiny white spines beneath, a sign of their transformation into the iconic hedgehog form. The mother's role is critical in the early days of a hoglet's life. She nurses them exclusively for the first few weeks, providing rich milk that supports rapid growth. As they develop, the hoglet's soft spines are replaced by sturdier, darker ones, and their eyes begin to open. During this time, the mother remains highly vigilant. If she senses danger, she may relocate the nest, carrying her young one by one to a safer location. In extreme cases, if the nest is disturbed, the mother may abandon or even consume her young, a harsh but instinct-driven survival mechanism. At around 4 to 6 weeks of age, the hoglets are weaned and begin accompanying their mother on foraging trips. They learn to find food, avoid predators, and navigate their environment. By the time they are 6 to 8 weeks old, the young hedgehogs are fully independent and leave to establish their territories. When discovering new territories, hedgehogs can resort to swimming to get to a particular place. They are capable swimmers, and this ability comes in handy in the wild. Their spiky bodies surprisingly provide buoyancy, helping them stay afloat in water. Hedgehogs paddle with their short legs like dogs, making steady progress across small ponds, streams, or even garden water features. Some hedgehogs have even been observed swimming long distances in search of new territory or food, showcasing their adventurous side. Their ability to traverse water adds a layer of adaptability, enabling them to navigate fragmented habitats. However, swimming can be risky for hedgehogs. Although they are competent in the water, they tire quickly and can struggle to climb out of steep-sided ponds or pools. This is why wildlife experts recommend providing hedgehog-friendly ramps or escape routes in gardens with water features. Due to poorly equipped water areas, predators, and environmental problems, hedgehogs usually live only 2 to 5 years in the wild. Some species of hedgehogs that live in cold regions hibernate to survive the harsh winters to increase their chances of survival. During this period, the body temperature drops drastically, the heart rate slows down from 190 beats per minute to 20, and the metabolic rate also slows down to conserve energy. However, hibernation is a risky strategy. If a hedgehog does not have enough fat reserves, it may not survive until spring. However, in captivity, where hedgehogs are protected from threats, they can live up to 8 years or more. Therefore, they are popular exotic pets in many countries due to their adorable appearance and manageable size. However, owning one requires special care, including proper diet, habitat, and regular interaction to ensure their health and happiness. And we continue to explore the phenomenon of the popularity of hedgehogs. After all, hedgehogs have been known in human culture for centuries. In ancient Egypt, they symbolized fertility and regeneration, while in European folklore, they are often depicted as clever and resourceful characters. The German fable, The Hare and the Hedgehog, portrays a hedgehog outsmarting a hare in a race, highlighting wit over speed. Hedgehogs are often the heroes of fables and fairy tales because they embody a combination of innocence and wisdom. Their spines, small size, and ability to curl into a defensive ball make them natural characters in tales that emphasize resilience and cleverness. However, hedgehogs have become heroes not only in fictional, but also in real-life stories. For example, a British hedgehog made headlines for its unusual friendship with a stray cat. Named Spiky by locals, the hedgehog was frequently spotted sharing meals with the feline in a garden. Their unlikely bond became a viral sensation, showcasing the surprising connections that can occur in the animal kingdom. And one of the most inspiring real-life hedgehog stories involves their ability to overcome injuries. Wildlife rescue centers often share tales of hedgehogs who, despite accidents or illnesses, adapt to their new circumstances. From learning to navigate with missing limbs to thriving in sanctuaries, these tiny creatures are a testament to resilience and determination. Despite their adaptability, hedgehogs face significant challenges in the modern world. Habitat loss, pesticide use, and road traffic have led to declining populations in many areas. In Britain, for instance, hedgehogs have been listed as a vulnerable species. Conservation groups advocate for hedgehog-friendly practices, such as creating hedgehog highways in urban areas, avoiding harmful chemicals in gardens, and leaving piles of leaves for nesting. Hedgehogs are far more than their spiky appearance suggests. With their ancient lineage, unique behaviors, and vital ecological roles, they are a testament to their surprising speed and adaptability. Hedgehogs embody resilience and resourcefulness. As symbols of biodiversity and ecological health, they remind us of the interconnectedness of life and the importance of protecting even the smallest members of our ecosystems. By learning more about these remarkable creatures and taking steps to coexist with them, we can help ensure that hedgehogs continue to roam our gardens, forests, and fields for generations to come. They may be small, but their role in our world is immeasurable, and their stories are endlessly inspiring.